Hello lovely ladies, today I'm going to be doing a Love It or Leave It 2013 video for you, and I'm going to be going through each product and telling you whether I think you should buy it or not. So yesterday on Facebook I posted about just like a little poll asking if you'd prefer this video or one where I went through each category and let you know what my favorite my favorite item is in each, and most of you said you'd like this one. I will probably be doing the other one in the future, in the fairly near future, but for now we're going to do this one. If you want to participate in future little polls like this, if you have any questions, requests, anything of the sort, please feel free to go. In fact, please do go to our Facebook page at FabIn15, and that is all letters, no numbers in there. So just look us up, give us a like. We really appreciate it. Amanda and I check that fairly often, so we should be able to get back to you if you post a question relatively quickly. Sorry for the really crappy lighting, hoping that my son decides he likes naps soon so I can start filming during the daytime instead of just at night. Also, I do want to say not all the products I'm showing you were actually released in 2013. Some are just ones that I really love and want to share with you, even though I've had them for a while. Some are things that I just picked up this year, even though they've been out for a bit. And some are sample sizes. As most of you know, well, if you know me personally, if you follow my blog or our Facebook page, you know that I really like subscription boxes, particularly the beauty ones. So that is why there are a couple sample sizes in here. I will tell you where each of them is from, so if you want to subscribe to those same boxes, you'll get a kind of an idea of what they'll send you. So I'm going to start with the Leave It's today. And first up, I have a product that was sent to me by New Beauty Test Tube, and this is the Strivectin EV Get Even Brightening Serum, and I was really excited to get this because this is a product that I would never be able to justify purchasing for myself, so this is really the only way that I would get to try this. And it says right on the bottle that in 2 weeks it will exfoliation accelerates and skin tone appears brighter, and after 8 weeks pigmentation normalizes and dark spots visibly fade. I will give it that, it really does brighten your skin tone. I definitely did notice that. However, I think that you can get similar results with Aveeno's Positively Radiant or Clinique's version of it. I don't remember the name, but Clinique makes something that does just the same thing for a lot less, and this stuff is super expensive, so I don't recommend it. I do have a couple dark spots over on this side here from scarring, and this just really, it didn't do anything for those, and I did use this for over 2 months, so I gave it its fair try, and I do not recommend it. Next I have the Bare Minerals Tinted Hydrating Mineral Veil. And I've used a couple of Bare Minerals mineral veils, and I do really like the original. I use that as my finishing powder almost on a daily basis. I decided to switch it up because I have very combination skin and my dry patches become really prominent in the winter, and I was hoping that this might not make them more noticeable and might even help them a bit. It did not. The only thing it did do was make me look like a cast member of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So I do not recommend this unless you want to get that really beautiful carroty glow going on. So yeah, sorry, it's just really orange tinted. You can maybe even see in here that it's got a bit of an orange tint. I actually had to use the regular mineral veil to kind of cover it up and even it out, so do not recommend. Stick with the original. Next up, this is almost a little like a category, but I'm going to kind of lump it all together. I have very bad luck with BB creams, CC creams, tinted moisturizers, all that sort of thing. I'm not sure if I just have way too high of expectations or what, but I don't have good luck. I do have one though that has met my expectations and even exceeded them later in the video, so there is hope out there, but for these I do not like them. Before I forget, I don't have the packaging with me, but I really want to warn you against Urban Decay's Naked Beauty Balm. It is not good. It's actually the only product I've ever returned to Sephora. They will take products back if you don't, they're just not what you wanted. They're just not living up to what you wanted, or if they don't match your skin tone, if you have the receipt and the packaging, you've only used it a few times, they'll take that back. I don't like doing that though, so I really don't. I don't think I've ever done that other than for this one, because it was really that bad and I just wanted to kind of ask about it. It just made me look really oily and shiny, and just there was no coverage in it whatsoever. I wouldn't even say it was a light coverage, so I took that back. Also, similarly, the Pacifica Alight BB cream. And this one, I was so excited. I thought it would make me nice and radiant. No, it makes you look also super oily and shiny and just not good. So stay away from that one as well. Oh, and this one was from Ipsy or Glam Bag, this sample. These two teeny tiny ones are of course from Birchbox, who usually sends the teeny tiny samples. And this is the Jouer Moisture Tint. I have actually heard good things about the matte version of this, so you might want to give that one a try if you're looking at Jouer. And Dr. Jart's Black Label Detox Beauty Balm. These didn't necessarily make me shiny, they just really just didn't do anything. And as you can see, they're super small samples, so I'm not going to rate them in terms of skincare because they might make a difference in your skin, but in terms of makeup, I would not recommend them. Next, I have a product that I'm actually a little sad to put on this list because I love it in some ways and I hate it in others, but I had very high hopes and it did not live up. And this is Too Faced Better Than Lashes False Lashes Nylon Lash Extension System. And I picked this one up actually one day. I was at Ulta and I wasn't even planning on buying it. We were at the registers, I saw it and I had to have it. I really, really love voluminous, lengthened, beautiful lashes, and I was really hoping that this would do that. It did. It really did do that. Your lashes really do look like false lashes, and you're probably saying, Crystal, then what's the problem? The problem is that it is impossible to get off. I tried a washcloth, soap, makeup remover specifically for waterproof makeup, coconut oil. Nothing will get this stuff off but time, and I don't know, maybe gasoline. I have no idea. If you have some sort of trick to get this stuff off and you have used it in the past, please leave me a comment and let me know, because I would love to use this stuff more often. I have literally used it maybe twice since I've bought it, and I've got this maybe a year and a half ago, so that's sad. So as much as I love the results from this, I do not like that I have to tear my lashes out to get it, to get this stuff off. So I'm going to say stay away from it unless you really like that no lash look, because you will get it if you keep using this. Next, I have another mascara, and this one was just kind of for me, but I really haven't tried out a ton of new mascaras this year, so this one is really the only one that I really just did not like. And this is L'Oreal Paris's Voluminous Butterfly Mascara, and I didn't like it because I don't know if maybe I'm just don't know what I'm doing, but I use mascara pretty often, so I don't think that's it. But I could not get it to not clump. Every time I used it, and I used it fairly often, it clumped. I had to comb my lashes out quite a bit every single time, and I just don't think that the formula has enough of a dramatic effect that I would be willing to comb my lashes out every time I use it. So I'm gonna say stay away from this guy. Next, I have a lipstick from Rimmel's Kate Moss collection, and it is I don't know the color, it's just called 6. I'm sure you could see the swatch on my hand. It's this really pretty, like dark pink, and the color is gorgeous. It's very pigmented, it is very creamy, however it bleeds very badly. So I'm not sure if maybe you have to use lip liner and prime your lips and all that to get a good result, but I'm generally just a put the lipstick on and go type of person, and I generally have good luck with most lipsticks. However, this one not so much. So if you're the type of person that does all of that before you put lipstick on, you might like this. However, I did not. That's it for my Leave It. So let's move on to the Love It. And first up, I'm going to show you my absolute favorite product out of everything I'm showing you. This is probably my number one Love It of the year. I discovered this through New Beauty Test Tube as well. It is a full-size version, and it is Lumen's Time Freeze CC Anti-Age Cream. And I love this stuff. I did not think I would like it as much as I did, as you can tell from my multiple versions of BB creams and what have you that I dislike. This stuff, on the other hand, I love. I absolutely will hold all CC creams to this standard from now on. I actually, to show you how much I like this, I reach for this just as often as I reach for my HD my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I love this stuff. I would say it offers about as much coverage as a light to medium coverage foundation, and that is saying something. And it also offers all the benefits that CC creams offer in the first place. So this stuff is fantastic. I've seen an improvement in my skin since I've used this. You can actually pick this up at Ulta, Walgreens, CVS. A lot of times it'll be in one of those buy one get one 50% off sales, so highly recommend that you pick it up during that. And if you don't like it, you won't be out that much money, so you can't hate me that much, right? I don't know. I guarantee, though, you will not hate this product. It is one of the best. Along those same lines, I've mentioned this in a Friday Favorites before. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer Pen. And the only thing I don't like is that the packaging has completely worn off on it, and I don't put it in my purse or a makeup bag, so I don't know why, but oh well. I actually had to look up the name of it. I use the color Radiant, and the reason I love this so much is because previous to buying this, I actually would combine a highlighter and a concealer myself and apply it to my dark circles. And this does that job for me, because if you use a highlighter on your dark circles, it diminishes the darkness of, like, it just kind of gets rid of all that darkness. And like I said, this has the highlighter right in it. It does a fantastic job. Great value for the money. I love this. Out of all of the different under eye circle concealers that I have tried, and I have used many, this is one of the best. Next, I have a dry shampoo, and this is another thing that is a godsend for you during the first year of your child's life. There's been so many days where I'm like, oh no, we have a doctor's appointment and we have to run out the door in 5 minutes. I didn't have time to shower. Ew, gross, I know, but that is where dry shampoo comes into play. This stuff is amazing. This is Batiste. I have used many different brands, and this is my favorite, Above and Beyond. You spray it right in your roots, just let it sit for a minute, just absorbs all those oils in your hair, and then just comb it right out, and it looks like you took a shower. Well, at least your hair does, not so much the rest of you, but yeah, this stuff is definitely a lifesaver. This is the Clean & Classic Original version, and I got this at Ulta, and this is just a small size, but you can get the bigger ones. They also have a floral, a cherry, and I think like a brunette one. And if you've tried those, please let me know if you liked them, because I want to try some of the other ones next time I go pick this up, and I want to know which ones are the best. Here's another from Ulta. This is Zen Tan Face Tanner Luxe Daily Self Tan. I am very, very picky about what goes on my skin, especially when it comes to self tanners. I have combination acne prone sensitive skin. That is a mouthful, and it means that I cannot use most face products that other people could probably get away with. This stuff is amazing for my skin. It actually, honestly, I think it improves my skin a little bit. It makes it really smooth and soft. But main thing, it doesn't break me out. It doesn't clog my pores. Oh, and it smells really good. It doesn't have that really disgusting self-tanner smell that most self-tanners have. However, downside, this stuff is $24. But if you're like me and you have not the greatest skin to start with, it is worth it. It has instant color, so you're going to have that bronze right away, and then it also has a self tanner, so when the bronzer washes off at the end of the night, you'll still have that beautiful golden glow from the self tanner. So you just get really consistent coloring. You're not going to randomly be pale after you wash it off or suddenly be tan once the self tanner kicks in. Not that it happens like that, but you know what I'm saying. It is time release, so that's another good thing with the consistency. It's paraben-free, oil-free, and it contains antioxidants and green tea. So this stuff is good for your skin, I would say. I really like this. This is the medium to dark version, so if you're looking for a nice deep tan fast, this will give it to you. Obviously, I have not been using it, but I guarantee you if I use this for 2 to 3 days, I will have that golden glow. So pick that one up at Ulta if you want it. Next up this is something I discovered through subscription boxes as well. This is the Michael Todd True Organics line. And I'm just going to say the Michael Todd True Organics skincare line in general is a favorite for me this year. And I want to try his Blue Algae antibacterial toner next, and I will let you know if I like that. But here I have the Jojoba Charcoal Facial Scrub and the Pumpkin Nutrient Rich Facial Mask. This one just makes you really radiant and soft, and this one is obviously an exfoliator. If I had to choose, I'd probably go with the exfoliator. I really love it, but his products have excellent ratings for the most part, and from what I've seen, I absolutely love this line. Next up I have, and this is I think a must-have for any makeup collection. I have a couple of them, but my favorite is the Thankful version, and this is Tarte's Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I really love the Tarte brand in general, but this is probably my favorite product of theirs, and it's just this beautiful peach color, and it's very pigmented. You don't need to use a lot to get the effect you want, and it really does last 12 hours. That's one big problem I have with most blushes, is they fade so quickly, but this stuff does not. And I am wearing it today. I don't know if you can tell in this lighting, and I'm wearing doll face today, but I absolutely love those. Next is something I'm sure most of you have heard tons and tons about, so I'm just gonna quick show you and not talk and talk and talk about it. This is the Naked 3 palette from Urban Decay. I absolutely love these beautiful rose gold toned shadows. It is gorgeous. My favorite is this black heart over here. It's this beautiful deep brown with almost like a little bit of a red shimmer to it, but it's gorgeous. It's so versatile and pigmented. I love it. I'm so happy that I have it. Anyway, if you don't want to pay $52 for an eyeshadow palette, I have some alternatives here for you. And these are also some favorites. These are some that I've had for a couple years though, so not necessarily 2013, but I have Revlon's Colorstay 12-hour eyeshadow in neutral khakis. It really does last 12 hours, and these are just beautiful colors. I love this. Also, I have Wet n Wild's Color Icon eyeshadows in Comfort Zone, and this is technically like two different palettes. Both you can use each side for a different eye look. Let's say that, or you can mix and match as well. And this one is really a great one for beginners because it actually tells you where each of the shadows is supposed to go. So pick those up at the drugstore. They're not much money, and they're, I think, much more pigmented than you would usually get from a drugstore. They're great quality, so I highly recommend those. And that is all I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any requests for future videos, questions, anything like that, leave me a comment here. Go to our Facebook page, go to our blog, what have you. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you are having a fantastic new year, and I will see you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.